Hi guys, it's Music Beauty Life here with another basics video, and this is my basics for contouring. And I use a lot of different products for that, but I'm just going to give you a heads up on some of the best products that you can use and the easiest ways you can achieve contouring, which really helps shape your face. So I just did a new foundation routine, and that's my Revlon Color Stay foundation routine. And if you'd like to see that video, you can click, you can click here to see the video. And so check that out if you're interested in seeing that. I'm going to be doing a few different foundation routines as the days go on because I really do change up my foundation routine and I use a lot of different products. So as you can see, my face is quite shiny and luminous. In the summer especially, I really don't like a super dry look. If you're not comfortable with how I have a little bit of shine down my nose and on my cheeks and my forehead, I really like that like skin look. If you don't like that and you think it's too shiny, of course you could just apply more powder to that. But this is what I like. I like that luminous glow. I like to not feel like I have a ton of powder on my face, so this is kind of the look that I do. And one of the reasons why it's a bit shinier than most people's faces, maybe, I don't know how you feel about that, but is because I use a lot of Fix Plus to kind of keep my face very hydrated. And I do have dry skin, so I use quite heavy moisturizers as well underneath my foundation, which helps your skin to sort of shine through as well. So, the easiest thing you can do for contouring is to buy a contour kit. Loads of people sell them. One of the cheapest ones you can get is the 6-color contour and blush palette. It comes with blush as well. I had to repress my one blush, that's why it looks so disgusting. That's the first thing I've ever repressed actually, but it broke in my bag. Now the great thing about this, if you're a darker shade, is that you could just use this as your contour shade basically. You can also mix this with the peachy tone or with the tan tone, here the skin color tone. But the thing that I really love about this palette is the white powder, because I really like to use that as a contour, as a highlighter without using shimmer, because I don't always want to use shimmer. But I actually found Bobbi Brown makes one. And here it is. It's just another white palette. And so I've actually been using the Bobbi Brown one, which I really like because if I want to contour on the go, I can just bring this and I don't have to bring my contour kit, which I've brought to a bunch of different events. And that's why this kind of smashed up, because I was bringing it around too much. Like in suitcases and stuff, so it wasn't really working for me. This one I find is a lot sturdier because the case on the Coastal Scents one, you have to be really careful with it, especially if you've got it like kind of thrown in a makeup bag. Mine broke. I don't know anyone else who's broke, but mine did. So I don't bring that with me when I travel anymore. This is the one that I bring with me when I travel, the Bobbi Brown one. I really like to be able to have a sort of white powder with me because I think that it gives a really nice contour. Now my blush palette here got a little bit of product on my table, so let me just clean that up quickly. Okay. So, one of my second favorite contour kits, which is really easy to use and you can just get it from a drugstore, is the Physicians Formula Talc-Free Illuminating Powder Duo. I'm pretty sure they sell this in a bunch of different shades. The shade that I use is Natural and Beige, so the one that says 2 here, that one would be your darker shade, your contour shade, and the one that says 1 would be your highlighting shade. This is a great, great duo. It's a great value for the money, and it's very easy to use. The only bad thing is the packaging. The lid doesn't really stay on that well, and it's not good for traveling with because the powder kind of comes out like this. There's no way to really stop it. This thing doesn't really stop it from coming out. So it's not great to travel with, but if you're just doing your makeup at home, it's awesome, and I love it. Another one that I've been using a lot lately is the Smashbox Pressed Powder Bronze Lights Duo. This is in medium and dark, so I like this because I like quite a defined contour, and I'm able to mix these two shades to get the right shade for me, because I go a little bit darker, in my contour shade, because I really like that strong contouring. I mean, obviously very well blended out, but I do like strong contouring. And then you can go with something classic, like just a regular bronzer, but you do want to use something that doesn't have shimmer in it. So for today, just to show you the basics video, I'm going to use the Smashbox Duo, just because that's what I've been using a lot lately and I really like it. So you want to get the right brush, first of all. And the one that I've been using is the e.l.f. blush brush. It's got this nice angled tip. It's very small and easy to kind of get into your contour area. So what I'm doing is mixing the lighter shade in that duo with the darker shade. And I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see it really well. And then just going right about below my cheekbone, so you can feel for where your cheekbone is. Here's my cheekbone. So like right below your cheekbone, you just want to start and kind of apply the color. You can see it's already doing its magic without looking like you have a crazy dirty face, which is not what you want. You can see the difference already in the two cheeks, right? And this brush, I really like this brush for applying it. I've only been using this brush for probably about 2 weeks, but I really like it. So then you just want to go into the temple. And you definitely want like a very well blended line. And this powder is really great for getting a nice blend. I'm going to go to the other side now. Just below my cheekbone here. And I probably reapply product about 3 times just to get the right application. Of course, you can suck your cheeks in to kind of see where your natural face contour is to help. These powders and also the Physicians Formula, I mean, they all blend very effortlessly. With the Coastal Scents palette, you just want to make sure that you're getting the right shade because the bronze shade is very dark. So you just want to make sure that you're getting the right amount of dark for your face. You don't want it to be too dark. So you'll mix it with the other powders. And that's the good thing with that kit, that it's very customizable. This one's only 2 shades, so you do have to get the right shades for you. And medium dark is the right shade for me. So there is my basic contouring. Now I'm just going to take only the lighter shade out of that palette, and I'm going to run it down the side of my nose. This brush is great for that as well. And at the base of my nose a little bit as well. And then again, a mixture of the shades just around my hairline. And under the chin, mixture of both the shades, jawline and chin. And you could actually use a larger brush for the chin area. I often switch to my fluffy MAC brush. And then you could just take that same brush and kind of blend everything a little bit more if you want to. So there is my basic contouring, just using one palette. I've shown you in other videos how to use the other palettes though. And then for highlighting, if you're going to be using a white shade like this one, which I am not going to lie, I love using the white shade, the light shade. I'm just taking an Ego Tools, I think this is just a powder brush. I'm just getting a nice good amount on the brush and just applying it right to the top of the cheekbone and part of the under eye area. The great thing about these powders, they're white, but they're slightly translucent, so you can really blend them in a very effective way so that it doesn't look like you've got a big white chunk. And when you use shimmery products, it's a lot more obvious that you're highlighting down the center of the nose, the center of the forehead, Cupid's bow, top of the chin. But you can see with the white powder, you're getting the highlight effect, but you're not getting an overdone highlight effect with the shimmer. Yeah, so that is my basic contouring video. I hope it's easy to follow and it helps you out if you were wondering how to do contouring on yourself. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.